at the beginning, we got wrong stocking, wrong ponds. The pond was the major loss because at that time, most of our pond got busted overnight. So by the time we came, and we don't live here, so by the time we came in the morning, all the fishes were, and the fish they were on the floor, like they were everywhere.
Wow.
And a lot of them died due to stress.
Wow.
So we lost millions of naira at that time.
Can you tell us about your journey into catfish farming?
My name is Mrs. Giwa, and I'm the managing director of Mamijo Farms. And our journey into catfish farming, it was like, the struggle in all the business you do, that you need to work on marketing to get customers. So it was stressful for me doing that. And I was looking for a business that I don't need to stress so much to get customer, like a ready-made market. So that was how we started our journey. And we started in 2017.
Okay, so when you started, how did you raise capital?
That was our life savings from both previous business, and we put it together to start up this one.
So to tell us about that beginning, did you acquire a big space immediately and all that?
No, we didn't. We started with just this roll right here. It's 3 roll in this. So we started with just this roll. That was just 5 ponds.
Okay.
And we went through a lot of loss at that time. Went through a lot. But they say experience is the best teacher.
Yeah. Did you acquire this property?
No, it was a lease. 10
years.
It was a
lease.
Yes.
Okay. Did you acquire trainings before you started catfish farming?
Yes. At the Ministry of Agriculture in Agege here. There was a program at that time. It was a 3-month program.
Okay.
So I did a 3-month program. But the truth is, what you read is not what you practice. So practical is a major role in everything. In all the business you want to do, you have to learn it. You have to practice it before you can actually know how to run and do it.
So you learned on the job?
Yes.
Can you tell us some of your experiences in terms of the challenges that you faced and some of the failures before things started?
First is, at the beginning, we got wrong stocking, wrong ponds. The pond was the major loss because at that time, most of our pond got busted overnight. So by the time we came, and we don't live here, so by the time we came in the morning, all the fishes were, and the fish they were on the floor, like they were everywhere.
Wow.
And a lot of them died due to stress.
Wow.
So we lost millions of naira at that time.
So how did you get back from that?
Yes, we picked up our pieces and we made it again. We started all over again. We started small.
What did you learn from that loss?
What I learned from the loss is, before you stock in a new pond, fill it with water and leave it for a while to see the durability of the pond itself.
Okay.
There's a lot of loss, not just on the pond, on the stocking, the fish, and the fingerlings we buy at that time.
Yes.
I got wrong stocking from all this breeder. Farmers are killing farmers. When you get a wrong stock, when I get a wrong stock from you, what happens? Is it that the fish die or they don't grow? So I went through that loss as well. And at the same time, feeds. I was milling my feed at that time. And I was getting, let's say, bad materials. I don't want to use a harsh word. So I was not getting results. Like I was spending money on the feeds, and the feed is not giving me what I'm supposed to get. So that's another loss on its own. Then the biggest loss is your customer. I won't say most, I'll say some of them, they steal a lot. A lot. Because for an example, when you intend to sell, you want to sell about, let's say, 2 or 3 ton. And you have different customers that will buy 1 ton each. And out of the 1 ton, one of them already stole about 400,000 or 500,000 naira. And you do that 3 or 5 places. Business is gone. Capital is gone. Plus profit. So there are different ways you can lose money in catfish farming. So those are...
Did you meet customers or your staff?
Customers, not my staff.
Wow.
So it was when we installed CCTV, I was accusing my staff at that time that they were stealing from me. But my mind was telling me that, I don't like to accuse people without proof. So I wanted to get proof. So I installed CCTV. And fortunately, it was my customer. I can say maybe 1 out of 10. So not like all of them.
What are some of the benefits of catfish farming?
The demand. In Lagos State, I don't know about other states. In Lagos State, demand is higher than supply. So anytime your fish is ready, there is market for it. There is market.
So the real work is growing the fish.
The fish, the water, our challenge. And the challenge we have is majorly electricity. Because if there's no light, we have to run on diesel. And we need water 24/7. So without water, without light, there's no water.
And without water,
and we tried solar. It's not working for me. It might work for other people, but for me, it's not working.
Okay. So, I mean, how do you curtail the environmental factor of this whole thing?
Yes.
You know, does the water not smell and stuff like that? How do you consider all of that?
What we do is there's a way we treat the water before it goes out.
Okay.
So it has some channel that is going to pass through.
Right.
So it's going to filter it before it gets to the main drainage.
Okay.
And by doing that as well, we'll also change water like every other day.
Oh.
So we don't leave the water for long. Okay. So that's why there's no smell like that.
Fantastic. Do you get government support?
We once got appeal support. They gave us a pond and some feed at that time, just one pond. And they did it as a cluster. So it was in our cluster that they gave us a pond each. And although what they gave us was good, because I appreciated the pond a lot. It was from that pond I went to buy more of it from who supplied them.
I learned there is the tarpaulin pond, there is the plastic. What are the differences?
Yeah, there's earthen pond, there's concrete pond, there's tarpaulin pond, and there's plastic pond.
Okay.
But I do tarpaulin pond.
Why?
Because it's durable, it's movable.
Okay.
I can move it from one location to another location.
Okay. What's your plan for the business in terms of scaling the business?
The plan is to get a bigger space, to increase production. You know, by increasing production at the same time I'm employing.
Yes.
Also reducing the high rate of no job in the country. So
unemployment.
Yes, unemployment. Yes, reducing the rate of high rate of unemployment in the country. So I intend to see myself to have branch in all the local governments in Lagos State.
What are some of the lessons you have learned in business?
The lesson is be patient. Try to know your customer and try to know your market, whatever you're selling. Do what works for you. Don't listen to what people say. If you choose to go into farming and your friends are banking, doing other stuff that they feel is presentable, but go for what you want. Do what works for you.
What advice do you have for someone who wants to go into catfish farming?
Start small. Practice. Make your mistakes. Stand up again. Try it again till you get it right.
Have you integrated technology into what you do to maybe make your business more efficient?
Yes. There was something I innovated, but I've not put it out yet. That's why I'm not going to show you.
Okay.
It's called Venturi.
Okay.
Venturi, yes. To increase the oxygen level in your water. Because for people that have large farm like this, they cannot have a reservoir up as big as your farm. Okay. So the water comes straight from the borehole to your pond.
Okay.
So by that, the oxygen level in your water has been reduced because it's not going through the reservoir before it comes to your pond. So the work of the venturi is it's going to increase the oxygen level in your water.
Okay. I see that.
Because we run on water every day.
So this water are coming from the tank?
From the borehole.
Straight from the borehole.
Yes.
Is the venturi you talked about?
Yes, I've not. That's what I said. I just did it. It's not out yet.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not putting it. I've done it.
Okay.
But I've not installed it.
Installed it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. These are still grow out.
Yes, all these sets are grow out.
Okay. And all of these ones?
These ones that's the only melange I have available.
Okay.
That's the smallest size.
What about?
That's my other farm.
Okay, they are not fingerlings are not.
Yes, I have two we have two locations.
Two locations.
Yeah,
okay.
The other one is not far from here though.
Oh, okay.
If you want to take a look, we can also go there.
Go there. Okay. So customers come here
to pick up.
Yes.
Did
they pre-order online or what?
No, I call them. Once my fish is ready, I'll just call my fish is ready. So how many tons do you want to buy? Then I book them.
Okay. And some of those customers are hotels?
No, they are the people that they are wholesalers. So they pick from us to resell.
Okay,
Yes.
I see now. Fantastic. What is for the grow out? How do you sell?
For the grow out is 1,500 naira per kilo.
Per kilo?
Yes.
Okay.
We sell in kilo. We sell in
kilo.
kg.
Oh, in kg. Okay.
And for the melange is 1,100.
1,100.
Yeah. For now.
Okay. How are you coping with the current economic?
To be honest, it's really bad, and it's telling on the business because the way the price feeds is going high, the increment is just too much. It's just like on a weekly, and is affecting us because to change your price for your customer is difficult, but it's easier for them to change price on us because we have no choice. We have to feed them. They eat every day, so we don't have a choice. We just have to buy.
So there are guys who are producing the feeds.
Yeah. No, that's the miller.
The millers. You get the feeds from the millers.
Yes, I buy from Olam.
From Olam. Okay. 5 to 10 years from now, what's your future aspirations for the business?
My future aspiration for the business is to have more branch. At least one in each local government in Lagos State, and with the minimum staff of over 100 by then. But to get there, I just wish the government can do something about the increments, the price and the feeds increments. And I wish the government can also take out tax on all imported raw materials for milling feeds. At least I think it's going to make it cheaper.
Okay. So is the imported raw materials that is impacting the prices of...
Due to dollar.
What are the other opportunities in this kind of business?
Opportunity. Actually, is the major part of it is red-made. No amount of tons you have that you won't sell in a van high.
Really? So when you start out like this, where do you get the markets?
The markets come to us.
No, I'm saying you are established for a business that is starting out.
Yeah.
How do you?
We have an association.
Okay.
That's Lagos State Catfish Farmer.
Okay.
So that's Laska Fan.
Okay.
So
the person has to belong to the ecosystem
to get access to
markets.
Because once your fish is ready and you don't have your personal customer, you place it on the
group. Okay.
And they place numbers for you that you can call.
Okay.
Because there's no competition in catfish farming.
There's no competition?
No competition.
Just because
it's red-meat market. We all run the same customer because our fish cannot be ready every day.
Okay.
And they buy in tons every day.
I see.
So that's why we don't have competition.
How does someone make sure that you don't run out of business?
Number one, I tell my student and my client at the same time that when you want to sell, weigh before you sell. Once you know what you have in that pond and someone comes to steal from you, you already know before they leave. So you take your fish back or you weigh it again.
Okay.
Because that's the major loss. And high mortality rate, that's maintenance. If you don't maintain them well, you will have high mortality rate. They will get sick and they will die.
And the major maintenance is changing the water frequently.
That's it. Number one. Because their infection comes from dirty water.
Well, what's the time range to the best?
Depending on the numbers of fishes you put in the pond. In a pond.
In a pond?
Yes.
Give me an example.
Okay, like this now. This size, I have just 1,000 here.
Yes.
Because of the size. And my fingerlings, I can stock 10,000 naira. 10,000 fingerlings.
Okay.
So depending on the size. So as they grow, you reduce them.
Okay.
So they can have space to grow. Because of overstocking as well can kill them due to stress.
Okay.
Like the fingerlings now, for an example, I stock 10,000 in here. I might not change their water for 3, 4, 5 days. Because they're still small. And I have just 1,000 here because of the size here. I change their water every other day.
Okay.
Like one day on, one day off.
Oh, good. All right.